Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Aish, and in this video I'm just going to be talking to you about piercing guns and why you shouldn't get pierced with them. So there are several problems with piercing guns. I'd say the biggest problem with them is hygiene. So if you don't know how a piercing gun works, it's basically like a spring-loaded gun and you have a cartridge with an earring in that you load every time you're going to pierce. And one of the main reasons that they're not great is the fact that even though the cartridge is new every time, the gun itself is the same, and because the exterior tends to be plastic, it can't be autoclaved. And because it can't be autoclaved, it tends to just be wiped down with alcohol, and that's not really enough to kill any of the germs and diseases that might be present in a piercer's bodily fluids that have splashed back onto the gun. Another reason piercing guns aren't great is the fact that to pierce your ear with a piercing gun, you are basically using a spring-loaded mechanism to push a blunt earring through your flesh. And as I'm sure you can imagine, that's not great for your flesh. It is essentially blunt force trauma and it can cause a lot of scarring and problems. So even in your lobes, you should really be getting piercings done with a needle. Another reason that piercing guns aren't great is the fact that all the earrings that come in the cartridges that I use to pierce with tend to be a standard size, yet we don't all have standard size lobes. So there is room for swelling. Unless you've got fat ears, then there's no room for swelling for you, which isn't great. And I have seen this problem quite a lot where the earring starts to embed because the person has slightly thicker lobes and therefore there was no room for swelling on the earring. As if these problems weren't all enough to put you off, there is the other issue of the fact that people that use piercing guns generally don't have a lot of training. They're generally not taught much about piercings in general, let alone troubleshooting problematic piercings. So if the earring post is too short and you do come back with an embedded piercing, or if your piercing is irritated or even infected, I highly doubt they'll know what to do. Another point that I just want to tag onto this video, as I see numerous customers every week that have got a cartilage piercing done with a gun and have been like, oh, it was fine, when I've told them why they shouldn't have done that, is that piercing guns can shatter your cartilage. So going back to blunt force trauma, you are still shoving a blunt object through your ear, and just because your friend did it or even you've done it before and it's been fine does not mean it's gonna be fine every time. So please seek out a professional for all your piercing needs and you will hopefully have a lot less to worry about. That's all from me today, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also drop a comment down below if you do have any questions about this video. But yeah, that's all for now, so I'll see you next time.
As a thank you for watching, I'm giving you 10% off at wholeheartedlondon.com, so be sure to head over there and add anything you fancy to your basket, and then enter the code YouTube at the checkout to claim your 10% off.